marketing is still the same. We don't have the new flag and the new logo. I have to wonder if it'll be even several years until that becomes a thing. But they're going to be having new glamping accommodations. These look really cool. Take a look inside, and you can actually see inside them, apparently. Maybe not. I don't see it there, but you can see it through here. It is already available? Oh, it looks like we can get inside. These are cool. Wow. Man, these would be so cool. Oh my word, I love it. I would love to stay in a place like these.
How much is it? Can you switch hotels?
I don't know, ask her. Wow, this is so cool. It's probably a lot of money. Yeah. And it's one bed. I could sleep on the patio.
Yeah, that works.
I'd be fine with that. Those things are really cool. I like those a lot. Main Street Market. Wow, this is so cool. I love the little, like, Main Street area.
Plaza.
It's very, very East Coast.
Yes.
This is really cool. Really pretty. Main Street Market. You can get all your souvenirs here. Got some sweet treats. Rollercoaster Coffee. Mark, maybe I need some Rollercoaster Coffee. Got a character experience going on over here. Do they have an indoor ride? This ride is closed today. Houdini's Great Escape. Come back during Fright Fest to enjoy this attraction. They don't have their haunted house open at night or during the main season? That's so sad. This is cool. Kind of like a treat-themed land. After that, my phone seemed to have just not worked for some reason. I'm not sure what happened. We did see this cool guy wearing stilts. And then we made our way back to El Toro. So we're going to go check that out now. Let's go. On our way back to El Toro, we had to use the DLC of lockers, which for some horrible reason seems to be standard among so many Six Flags rides or parks, and now also is standard at Cedar Point. But it said $10 for a transferable and $2 for a single. So we'll come back to that in just a little bit here. Okay, we are here at El Toro. We're gonna hit this ride first. All the theming on the way here was really cool. I definitely liked that a lot. And it was fun just kind of walking through. They have three very coolly themed lands. One to like themed to like sweet treats. One to like an adventure post, kind of like this area is. And then the opening area of walking in, it's just beautiful in there. We also got some coffee on our way in, and now we're here at our locker. It did take some time to get the locker, and you do have to pay $2. It's like an upcharge fee to ride this ride. But yes, I do too. It's just like at Cedar Point. But we did get it, and we got the movable locker for all day today. for $10. So let's do this now. I'm hoping they will let me take my coffee, but we'll see. Apparently this is where I started having problems with my microphones, because they were cutting in and out apparently this entire day. But we were having a blast. El Toro was fantastic and also terrifying and horrible at the same time. It's definitely fun, especially that first hill down. Crazy fun, and that was a bit more smooth. But then it started going from side to side, and it really hurt. It was crazy headbangy. It just was a very painful ride through a lot of it. So I definitely came off that ride with a headache and did not particularly enjoy the experience. So while it is a cool and even innovative ride, it's also not really one of my favorites. After that, we went to go visit Kingda Ka, which was underwhelming because it was closed down, which I think Mark already knew. But I was like, I want to go see it. So we went to go check it out. And then after that, we grabbed a little overpriced snack and a very overpriced drink also. I just got chips and cheese, and I think it was still like $10. It was an expensive endeavor, but we just sat there and talked, and it was a great time. I hate to tell you this, El Toro, Ryan, but your namesake is one of the worst rides I've ever ridden. I hate that ride. The more I'm not on it, the more thankful I am to not be on it. It is cool looking, and it's cool that they made a wooden coaster that's this big. But next time we do this, let's just make it an RMC, okay? Or a GCI. Those would be better too. All right, next we are heading Medusa. I love how you come in right between a Cobra like this. That's cool. Flash Pass is a decent line, so I guess not too bad. Oh, but we can move our stuff over to here too. Well, I bought the $10, but it won't let me get in. All of my stuff, all of my codes do not work. So what am I supposed to do? You can't do anything if you can't get into it because it won't work for you. That's a major problem. And there's nobody around to talk to about it. There's no one over there. There's no one standing here at the booth. So what are you supposed to do when you run into a problem? There's literally no workers to talk to about anything. And of course, there's no worker up here in the front of the line either. So if I'm gonna have a problem, I'm gonna have a problem after I wait through this entire line all the way up to the top of the stairs. So, okay, I see what the problem is. And this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life here at Six Flags. This thing, the movable locker, only lasts for 2 hours. So I paid $9.35 for me to let it last for 2 hours and only ride one ride during that ride. So instead of doing a $2 one that would have only lasted for that, because when you see movable locker, you assume it has to do with more than 1 hour. And I don't think it even says anything on the signs about it being more, like 2 hours long for how long you have it. So that is the dumbest thing. It is absolutely a scam in every possible sense. You must retrieve your items within 2 hours or overage charges will apply. But when you see transferable from one ride locker location to the next, you assume that's not the case. All ride locker rentals are single use and your rental will be terminated once items are removed. So basically, the $10 thing doesn't matter, because if this is true, then that's true also. So once you take it out, it doesn't matter. You're just paying $10 for the same product, even though you don't actually get multiple rides. Six Flags, I'm not sure that I care to ever come back to you. Sorry. We're gonna continue to go do some stuff. But just suffice it to say, I am not happy that Six Flags just scammed me out of money. Very clearly just scammed me out of money. If they haven't, then they can write me and they can give me the money back. All right, here's Runaway Mine Train. All right, we're getting on to the mine train here. Let's go. All right, we're going in front seat here. Let's go.
Your lap boys are going to release bags and bottles off to the side, please.
Right.
I'm closing the staircase. Please quickly take your seat.
Let's go. They do have individual fast lane available for this ride, or individual flash pass available for this ride. So you could do that if you wanted to do that. It'd be a smaller cost for just one ride instead of for multiples. At some point today, we may try to do that. But it was a fun ride, but also kind of insane. Like, there are a lot of moments where it really jolts you straight out of your seat or like off to the side. Like, there was one point when I was like leaning onto Mark because it was so hard of a right turn, I guess. Yeah, very forceful. So it's, again, not one of my favorite rides that I've ever ridden there.
For Mine Train, I thought it was good.
Yeah. I mean, I'd much rather do Cedar Creek Mine Ride or any of the others.
I don't know about that.
But it's an incredibly hot ride. Why in the world would you not have your water ride running today? There's a lot about this Six Flags park that I am like, wow, this is not good. This is bad. It's so hot that we barely feel like moving, first of all. Plus, all the water rides are down. Plus, there are tons and tons of rides that are on one person op, or that are on one train ops. And why would that be helpful at all? Okay, so what I don't understand as have a Six Flags kind of day goes around is also why Six Flags has so many copies of the exact same rides. Like Superman, they're also just awful rides. Superman and Joker. And why are you like putting the exact same coaster in multiple parks? What good does that do? That just incentivizes me to go visit one Six Flags park all my life and never see another one. The one in Gurnee, Illinois was good. We enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a great day. But here, I'm already like, wow, this experience kind of blows. So if this experience blows and it has the exact same rides that they have there, why in the world would I care to come back to this park? Make it make sense, Six Flags. So many parks started with Disneyland's. 72 construction started. Kings Island started 71 or opened in 71. I do love these timelines. I think this is pretty cool. So when I hear this music, Six Flags kind of day, and it sounds so happy and exciting, and it's a bad experience, I feel extremely gaslit. I had no idea this park was made on a lake. Kind of seems underused. Although the problem with building your park on a lake is that you can't really let people have access to the park from the lake. So that's why it's going to be a little bit underused. Huh. Yeah, it looks like maybe at one point it was kind of opened up here. But yeah, I'm sure you could try to get in. Maybe they have fireworks down here. Maybe they had that last night. I'm not sure. It is nice that they have all this. There's another one tonight?
Yes.
Okay. 4th and 5th, okay. It looks like they're getting things ready out there on the barges, so. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll stay to see that tonight. Tell you what's not fun though, and it's the Joker. Why anyone would ride a ride like this is completely beyond me. And that laughter from the Joker makes me want to punch someone in the face. Signage is kind of cool though. All these villains. It is a cool plaza here. It's so hot though. Hey, is this where Mr. Six dances?
Yeah, there's one at Magic Mountain too.
They have Harley Quinn's Crazy Train over here. Swashbuckler, that's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, they're standing up.
Yeah, those are terrifying. What happens if they break down? You just fall. They do have a sky ride, it looks like, but it looks like it's no longer functioning. And that thing looks like the worst thing I could possibly do with my existence. Oh my word. And I thought Windseeker was bad. Whoa.
Oh, I love these.
That looks horrid. You're insane, verifiably. Jolly Roger. That looks fun. Okay, now this looks fun. Do you guys see how I'm looking for fun things here at Six Flags? We've got Skull Mountain. That definitely looks fun. I'm gonna go find a place to put my bag though. We've also got some more places like to eat and stuff over here. That's cool. All right, let's go. This looks incredible. Really, really cool. Will they let me bring my stuff on it? There are lockers everywhere, but again, I think they are a waste of money. So yeah, I hate those lockers. Those are not making me happy. This looks like a really well themed ride though. This is really cool. It's a dark ride. I love a dark ride. This is going to be so much fun.
Enjoy your ride, guys. Bye.
There they go. 6-minute wait. I can deal with that. All right, that ride was fun. That was very fun. It was, Mark said it was a rave in a cave. And I like that assessment. It's definitely really fun. It was a, inside all the lights are going, which I don't think normally happens. And he said,
Not that I remember.
He doesn't remember it, so it was just dark before. But then they are doing just like, yeah, I mean, it's inside a cool cave. It's not very thematic inside. Doesn't look like a cave or anything. It just looks like a big black box, but it's still really fun. So I enjoyed that a lot. It does say strobes in use at this attraction, so it can't just be just one time. Empty, totally empty place to eat. Yeah, you can hear the rave music happening from here. I just didn't realize it. Almost no wait once again. Then it exits into the kids area. Definitely a very, very fun ride. I think it's time though for us to go grab some sort of a drink. Probably just some waters, but something somewhere and get a little bit of rest. Today is one of those days that takes a lot out of you because it is so hot. Now, I wish we could go see a show, and I would if there were shows around. There are like a couple shows, but they're all like a guy with a guitar, a quartet. It's not like singing and dancing type shows. I mean, I would see something like that if I see it too, but hey, for a ride, for a park this big, do better, Six Flags. Water acquired. I do like these cups better. There's not that much water in them, but it gives quite a bit of ice, and then you can refill them. They also just hold up better than those really cheap plastic ones. They have an arcade over here, some restrooms. It looks like we're in the studio center now. This is like the DC area of the park. Okay, so we came in down Main Street right here. This is a well laid out park. I've just been a little bit confused by it. We came around here. I'm not sure if we hit the boardwalk. No, that's where we're headed now, is the boardwalk. So we came down here, we went through, went back by Medusa, we weren't able to ride that, and then now we're headed back. We went down the lakefront, got back to here, and then now we're headed back down here toward the boardwalk. Here. Oh, never mind. We're in Movie Town, so now we're over here, okay. I thought we were going to hit Green Lantern and Superman. No, we decided not to hit Green Mountain.
Green Lantern is closed. Superman is
yes.
flying.
So yeah, Skull Mountain, Nitro, which does look really cool, and then Jersey Devil, which I might buy a pass to go down, an individual flash pass. Here's the Batmobile right in front of Gotham City Park. I actually really like this. This is all pretty cool. Gotham Public Works Power Plant. That's cool. Yep, very similar to what they had. Six Flags Great America. Right through here. Ooh, and it's cool. Really cold. So once again, we're talking the same coaster. I like this coaster, it's fine. But what incentive do I have to come back here ever again when it's the same coaster? But we have waited for the front row, and it's still only going to be a 9-minute wait. And here comes our train right now. It's not bad at all. This is a great wait. Okay, that ride was a lot. I think more than I wanted right now. It was fun in the front row. I swear something hit me right in the middle of the forehead on it too. But it is a very fun ride.
There's a bat.
There's a bat? A bat hit me on the Batman ride. If you have to wait in a long line, I love it when there's a nice experience for the long line anyway. And that's what this one is. I mean, having it be Gotham Park, it's a big winding pathway. That's definitely cool. I think it makes it more enjoyable to wait in something that nobody wants to wait in a long line. So, but if you have to do it, at least it's nice to have some cool things to look at. Do you like every other Dark Knight coaster? Well, you should come drive 12 hours to come ride this Dark Knight coaster. Also, we're gonna hop on it. I think it's fun, but why do they have it? Again, you can do different things, Six Flags. That is a thing that is possible. I get sometimes if you want to do something a little bit the same here or there, it's comfort food, but man, could they make it more more unclear which direction you're actually supposed to go? Come on, Six Flags. It's not hard to close off a couple of pathways. Man. just to make your user experience a little bit easier.
This first press conference since
Okay, about the same.
we take you live.
Might be a little bit nicer actually, except no, this is, yeah, your whole waiting experience is on the outside area. All right, that ride beat me in the stomach. It beat me in the back of the head. That was overall pretty miserable.
A good old-fashioned beat down.
It's a good old-fashioned beat
No
down.
effects working, no sound.
Yeah,
no,
the first time we rode it, there were a whole bunch of
silent.
little times when they'd say like you'd hear Batman say like, "I'm Batman," or things like that. Like
heard,
little
like, the Joker laughing
yes,
too, from him.
yeah. So this time there was nothing like that, but there were some kids in front of us or in line who
Or behind us.
who were behind us, and they decided to run right in front of us. We got them on film going under the bars to then go in front of us. And look, I don't really care a whole lot. I'm an old man and I walk slow now, although not always, but
Not that huge of a deal,
it's not about that for me.
start cutting huge swaths of
But then they were in front of a couple other people also, and who were behind us, who they just jumped in front of. And then on top of that, they started crowding and they went in front of two kids that were in front of them while they were in the line. So finally I called them out. Line jumping is just not cool, guys. Like, no matter who you are, it's not cool. If you need to go get water, get out of the line, or have your group go to the back of the line with you, which is what you're supposed to do. The only exceptions is if they say, when they come out to you, like, hey, you can send a member of your party, it's an incredibly hot day, to go get something. That's the only exception. But other than that, there's no exceptions. Just don't line jump. Once you're in line, then you're in line with your whole party and you're all hanging out together. Otherwise, it's not fair for everybody else. Now I'm interested in this. I thought it was like a Halloween thing, but this is for a show. Why are they not using this? What the hell, Six Flags? What a cool thing to have. And you're just ignoring it? It means nothing to you? Because you don't want to pay for performers to do something? Well, there you go, not separating yourself out and cheapening the experience that you could have. When you have such a cool area anyway, what a perfect place to have a great stunt show or something that you could do that would be vaguely DC themed. Could be amazing. Instead, you're deciding to go for the cheap stuff instead of the exciting, actual thematic, fun things in your park. It tells me a lot about you. I do love all of the thematic elements. I think they're cool. But it kind of seems like they might be meaningless to you. Here's a new Flash coaster. Oh, that looks cool. Hey, look, they have stoppers on the top of this one. Cedar Point and TT2. They do have a theater here. I love that. I'd love to go see something in it. Do they have anything in it? I don't think so, unfortunately. Once again, how many unused things can you actually have at a park like this? Could be really cool. There's that coaster. I'm all for that coaster, that's cool. And here's a battle for Metropolis. So we'll go check this one out. Again, though, I've already ridden this at another park. So why did I drive 12 hours to ride the exact same ride? I mean, Spider-Man's cool, but I don't want to ride the same Spider-Man ride every single time I go to a Universal Studios park. I want to ride other things also. Same thing here. Maybe this is the problem with your brand, Six Flags. I am glad at least they're making an effort. I mean, doing the Cyborg ride and this new Flash coaster, at least that shows me that they're making an effort to do other things. It's just I want to see things like this and like the other performance venue opened up also. And not just the same ride I've ridden every other place.
They're causing massive damage and are difficult to defeat. I've got more back.
At least it's nice and cool in here though.
I think
Yeah.
she's being held in Lexington Pickle, along with Green Lantern, Supergirl, and Flash.
They've got nice spaces
I've
in
seen
here
some
also.
suspicious activity
Except for
up there,
this.
but can't get close due to a
Don't know what that's all about.
Lex is also blocked by
Ooh,
vision
cool.
around the walls of the facility.
Nice animatronic. That's cool.
Recruits to LexCorp to check it out. Are there any other threats they should know about before I send them out there?
Superhero capes are there. Disney World ears or Harry Potter wands here. Got all kinds of Marvel stuff. Superman stuff, Wonder Woman stuff. All kinds of things. They also have the Lena Luthor Science Explorarium. That's kind of cool. But again, it's not open because if it's a show and it requires maybe like 2 extra people to be... Oh, it's a bar. Inside it is a bar. I mean, but again, God forbid they might have to hire 2 extra people to be a part of a cool themed experience. That's not worth it. We just want to build more roller coasters. Tells people that it's not worth investing in it. Hey, look, it's the Flash.
How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing quite well.
Okay.
You're in Gotham. You haven't seen any villains causing any trouble in the city today, have you?
No, I haven't.
Awesome. Let's hope it stays that way. You keep your eyes peeled, all right?
Okay. What do I need to do to help you out the most?
Just keep an eye out for anybody who's up to anything villainous. That's the
Okay.
best thing to do.
Oh.
And if you see Metropolis, I was gonna say. So hold on. Who did you see over by the Hall of Justice?
I saw someone cutting in line earlier, so.
There's definitely some villainy that I'd be very happy to have some help with.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Have a great day.
Thanks for your help. My friend.
I am at least very glad that they have a few characters walking around and you can spend some time talking to them. That is at least enjoyable, and that's a thing where they have invested in the park with little pieces of environmental stuff that I think is pretty cool. Also, they have smoking areas sometimes off to the side. If you're a smoker, I think that's an important thing to know about. I'm not saying go smoke, but if you are smoking, you need to know where you can go. Here we are at Nitro. Our last coaster, right?
Well, there's Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah. We haven't done Jersey Devil. Okay. This is the best one, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's check it out. Once again, Six Flags, can you explain to people where to go? Because you don't have things closed off, so then we're all going different directions through this area. Again, little tiny things would make the user experience so much better. Looks like it might be a decently long line, but it's B&M, so I have a feeling they're running a couple different trains. As a matter of fact, I know. They're at least running 2 trains, yeah. It has been exactly a 20-minute wait, and that's one of the biggest waits of the day. It's not been terrible, other than Medusa. Yeah, oh yeah, and this is also for front row. 20 minutes for front row. So we waited longer than we would need to, but 21 minutes for front row. Let's go. Okay, so that's a great ride. That's really, really fun. The only thing I didn't like about it, and why I wouldn't want to rewrite it right now, is I grayed out on it.
On the Helix?
On the Helix, yeah. So, and I think I'm just hungry and thirsty.
It's a hot day.
So, and it's a hot day, yeah. So, but very great ride. Very fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So, I would definitely not be against hitting that thing again later on tonight.
It's airtime.
Maybe when it's a little bit cooler.
Airtime.
It's a lot of airtime. It's also a lot of angles. You get up to the top and you go onto an angle, but it's in a different way than like...
You get airtime on that too.
Yeah, but it's different than Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance has like airtime while you're on the angle. This, it's almost like you get the airtime and then it turns you. So it kind of has a different spin on it.
Yeah.
So I really like it. Like there's just a lot of stuff that was surprising about it. And I always love it when there's something that catches you a little bit off guard. So that's definitely fun. Now I have wanted to hit a single rail for a really long time. And this single rail is running. Now I might need to buy a fast lane for it. We'll see. I think it's down to 1 train ops. Let's see if we can hit Jersey Devil and how long the line is and see what we need to do to make this thing happen. So let's go. This is not a long wait at all. Apparently though, we have to put everything in lockers. So I'm just kind of showing what it is right now. Some claim Mother Leeds was a witch and the creature's father was a devil. Born as a normal child, the monster was said to have transformed into a snarling, violent beast that attacked everyone in the home before flying the chimney and escaping into the pines. I do love the lore. That's pretty cool. There it goes. I've thought these looked cool for a very long time. They are unfortunately a little bit low capacity, but they're also, they don't take up a ton of space and they pack a punch from what I've seen anyway. So definitely excited to ride it. Let's go. But Top Thrill Dragster didn't. All right, over here they have another seating area and you can put your stuff in a locker over here. All right, see you guys. Let's go. All right, Jersey Devil. That is so much fun. I see why they call it Devil, because it's wicked, but also really, really fun. The better word for it is whippy. So Wonder Woman works like perfectly for it, because it really does kind of feel like riding a lasso. The whole thing is very, very whippy, very quick. The second that you get to one end, like right over here, you turn incredibly quickly and in a way that you could not turn on a traditional coaster because it's too thick. It's too much of a thick boy for it to work with other coasters. But here, these are perfect. So you can really pack a massive amount of punch into this ride without needing a ton of space to do it. And that is part of the reason why I think it is such a fun ride. You can put your arms down for the ride, and there are like grippers to grip onto, but why? Why grip onto it? Just put your hands up, just let yourself go. You're not gonna save yourself by holding those grippers anyway. So it's really kind of an irrational thing, but it's definitely fun, a solid ride. And the loading process is really good. I just turned this right back on and another one came up right away. Like when they're running 2 trains, you're gonna get on relatively quick. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't get or can't get huge lines, but it moves very quickly from train to train to train. As soon as one is done, the next one's coming in. And it's also a continuous loop, so the train just continues to move, and then you get up out of your seat and everybody else gets into the seat that you just vacated. So it's very, very fast. 2 really solid rides right here with Jersey Devil and with Nitro both. Those I've really liked. I haven't liked the others as much. Those 2, incredibly solid rides. All right, next we are headed into Granny's Kitchen.
Country Kitchen.
No, it's Granny's Chicken. Granny's Chicken. That's funny too, because I always say the farmhouse chicken, but it's the farmhouse kitchen. This is Granny's Chicken, not kitchen. Oh, this is a cool themed building. I like this. Yeah, that's fun. Looks like you walk around to the other side to get in line. Oh yeah, and what we're here for really is the air conditioning. It feels so good. It's been such a hot day, and it feels fantastic to be in here where it's nice and cool. Plus, there's really not any line. Look at this. I think I might need to get the Cobb salad. $16.49 for Cobb salad. I think I can deal with that. Wow, they get this really moving. They've gotten food out. Basically, if you want kind of the normal things, the chicken tenders and stuff, you're not gonna have any problem getting that. We'll see how long my Cobb salad takes, but they seem to be just grabbing things really, really fast and getting them put in. Also, we got blue cheese in here, my favorite. All right, great place. I am questioning the pictures up here. They look kind of haphazard and not very well planned. But everything else, I like the place. It's a nice spot to eat. It's got a cool design to it. Very like World's Fair looking. Let's say that. I think it's pretty cool. It's got that like turn of the century kind of a feel. So I'm down for it. I'm not sure that it feels like Granny's Chicken Place, but I'm also not mad about it being Granny's Chicken Place either. So definitely a nice place, and I've got a great little salad here. It's expensive, but it's theme park prices. That's okay. I can live with that. And Mark got some mac and cheese. And maybe we'll go to B-Dubs later tonight.
That's some proper food.
I love a Cobb salad. Already has the hard-boiled eggs on it. And tomato slices. Has some large blue cheese crumbles, and then of course nice strips of grilled chicken. It is a cold salad, not a hot salad. Everything goes together with it so well. The chicken actually has a really nice taste to it just by itself. And then, of course, you've got little pieces of blue cheese in it, too. I haven't quite mixed it all up yet. I think that's what I'll do now. You can have one of two ways. You can either mix everything up in a Cobb salad or take pieces out of each part. I wanted to try each piece individually pretty much, but it's all very tasty. So I'm excited for this. It's a nice, healthy, lighter meal. And I love the way blue cheese and ranch mix together for kind of a nice, salty but creamy bite. Definitely really good in that way. So, but also I could put blue cheese on anything and it would taste better. Blue cheese on sushi would be amazing. So, let's go. I finally found some entertainment today. Love this.
Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire? Your one desire. Yes, I know it's too late, but I
also have a brass
want
band
it
that plays
that
here, but I think this is all of it.
I want it that
All the entertainment happens here.
Now I can see
The Tone Travelers,
falling apart
the brass
on
band.
the way that it used to. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Do you think you got it? Oh, if just don't get it, cause there's nothing at all. Nothing at all. We stick together, oh, we stick together. Separate's always better when there's feelings involved. Feelings are involved. Like I don't care, and baby, by the way, because I'm happy. I belong if you feel like a room without a roof. Cause I'm happy. I belong if you feel like.
All right, we got drinks. We're on live stream right now too, so we're just kind of showing up in random parts of the park. We're not just levitating. We are.
Well, we kind of are. We're teleporting around the park.
We're teleporting around the park. Well, we got a margarita. These are really good. We're here at the beer garden. People online on the live told us that we should come here, so we came here to check it out. Definitely very good. It's a lot more limey, very limey. Pre-mixed frozen drink. It's very, very good though. Definitely enjoyed. And let's get back to our live. All right, we found out that fireworks aren't happening until 9:30, and it's 8 o'clock right now.
And
so
before, like, the seating here is like almost full already.
And we're exhausted. We've been tired all day long, so it's time to go home. It's time to get these in the car for me to take back and put them in my background in my new apartment. So it's gonna be time to get out of here. So maybe get a little bit of extra rest tonight so that we're not as tired tomorrow. And I'll be heading home tomorrow also. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please let me know what you guys think about this park and what is your favorite ride here. Leave it down in the comments. I think mine has to be Jersey Devil. What's yours?
Nitro.
Nitro. I figured. And I think that would be my close second. So thank you guys though. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have any hot takes on what your favorite parts of this park are, I'd love to hear them because I always love differing opinions. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And let's go. For those of you who haven't yet pressed that join button down below, there's all kinds of stuff that you can get down there. And also press that subscribe button on Mark. He's now 5,340 people. And that's just been from this trip. So keep on blowing him up. We want to see him go crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go. Once again, it's time for me to shout out Casey Wood and Brandon Papagiorgio Foley. Thank you guys so much for your support of this channel, and also Casey Wood. Oh my word! And thank you guys so much for hanging out. Also, if you guys would like shout outs, please go check out the join button down below, and let's go. On our way out, we'll make one last stop, and it's the Main Street Market. We'll see kind of what they have in here. I love these little like Bugs Bunny and that's Lola Bunny, right? Oh, that feels good.
Oh, really good.
Can you see steam coming off my body right now? I like these shirts. His bunny, her rabbit. Exits off to the left, just like at Carowinds. So, okay, before I let you guys go too much, I do feel like I need to say, like, whether I feel like this is a good place or not. I was particularly ticked this morning about this park, and there was just a lot of stuff that didn't work very well in the morning.
Especially
but
the lockers.
Yeah, especially the lockers. The several different rides that were down, closed, or just were not running very well. But things did get substantially better, I think, as the day went on.
You started encountering 2 train ops, and they were getting them out quickly.
Yeah, they were moving fast.
Jersey Devil, Nitro.
We never
Batman.
needed to get a flash pass, which is nice also. So all those things put together, plus a few rides that I really think are standout rides, I think make this a pretty decent park. It's a pretty fun place to
Needs
come.
a little bit of improvement in some areas.
I do think there's some
The
stuff that
lockers
needs
need sorting
improvement.
out.
Yes, definitely that.
More than anything.
But, and maybe a few rides that should be running that aren't running, especially the Houdini ride, because I want that to run. But that's, I mean,
Rides
clearly
being
some of
closed are,
this
like,
is
more like bad luck,
Yeah.
and they just need
Yeah.
to do maintenance.
But
and
Houdini's
stuff.
not. That's intentional. That's the
I
problem.
don't know what the story is behind that.
So anyway, though, I definitely am glad to be here, though, and I'm glad that we got to come and hang out here. So we had a great day, I think,
it ended up
overall,
being a really good day.
especially after that. So thank you guys for watching. Let's go. Is it a Not Your Normal Guy video without shirtless Not Your Normal Guy? No, it's not. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!